Do you remember the good old days like 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah, that ship has sailed, as per Barbara Corcoran. What we're seeing now is that there has to be more strategy involved and a lot of creativity, like we've spoken about in previous videos, and an understanding of the market. So here's what's going on. We still have a shortage of homes, but affordability is just not there because the interest rates are so high. So Ron, like on a $420,000 house, 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, it was about $60,000 that a family or an individual needed to be able to qualify for a 420 home with 20% down. At that point in time, that payment was going to be somewhere around $2,500 to $2,700. This is all subjective, right? But just to give you an idea, in today's market, for that same $420,000 home, not that you really come by a lot of $420,000 homes yet in the market, because again, we're struggling with affordability, but that same buyer now has to qualify at $120,000 household income. And obviously they're having to put more down, 20% down, and their monthly payment goes up to, gosh, I think it was between $3,400 and $3,600. Again, these numbers are subjective. But just imagine that as a buyer. That's why it's so important for a buyer to understand how the buy down works. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's just really important that we strategize so that you can be a successful buyer and not have to compete when the rates hopefully come down in the election year. On the flip side of that, as a seller, if you have your house on the market, you've got to remember, oh my gosh, like it's not the way it used to be. These buyers are having to double their income to be able to qualify for your home. And so it's not that they're not wanting to make it work or they're thinking that your house doesn't have the value it has, and it's not to be taken personal. Affordability's gone out the window, so we have to make it work somehow. Be open to the buy down. Be open to understanding how that works. Make sure that you have communication with your realtor. Give us a call. We'll explain it to you and help you understand, instead of knocking down the price over and over again, offering these buy downs and how that all comes into play.
Now just think about it. When you go to the gas pump and you go fill up your tank and you're upset because it's way more expensive than it was 2 or 3 years ago, now multiply that by hundreds of thousands of dollars, and that's what the buyers are facing in today's market. They need help just like you're frustrated at the gas pump. They need help to do this. The rent payment to purchase payment is about 50% more, and that's why so many buyers have just opted out of purchasing. They just said, I'm going to be a renter because I just can't afford it. This is Ron and Eva Cedillo of the HBR team of Home Buyers Realty.
Sell your home and sleep well on your pillow when you call Ron.